Welcome to Time Warner Cable's Local Edition. My name is Brad Pomerance. Thanks for being with us again. Our guest is Gary Kovacic. He's a member of the City Council in Arcadia. And during tough fiscal times, sometimes certain amenities will get ignored. But fortunately, Arcadia is still focused on creating a beautifully aesthetic pleasing city, and that includes public art. Tell us about the Baldwin family, not the Alec Baldwin, but the California's Baldwins.
Well, Lucky Baldwin founded our city. He owned a large rancho there. He's a very colorful figure. You could do an entire hour on his life. 4 times married, but
and he's the same Baldwin in Baldwin Hills, Baldwin Park, which is on a different side of Los Angeles County.
That's correct.
But that being
he was at one time a large property owner. But he was our first mayor. He founded our city. He established the first racetrack that
important
that merged into Santa Anita. But I was at the Arboretum, which is in Arcadia,
of course,
and at an event, and I was approached by the great granddaughter of Lucky Baldwin, who was interested in creating a lasting memory of her great grandfather.
Did you know that he had living descendants?
I didn't. I assumed they were out there.
With 4 wives.
Yeah, but they had never contacted us before, and so we got to talking, and it turns out that she wanted to fund a larger than life sized statue of Lucky, and so that's being built right now, solid bronze, and it is going to be adjacent to our community center. And it's sort of dovetailing with our whole effort to promote public art. We just went through a general plan update with an emphasis on public art, so I think it's an important chapter in
and
our
also
city.
Exciting, and you are very lucky, as in Lucky Baldwin, that you have the Gold Line running through your city.
We will.
And which will be done in about 2-3 years?
It's supposed to come to Arcadia in 2016.
Okay.
We're hoping it comes
4
a little
years.
earlier.
Okay, we'll see. But anyway, many subway stations in this region that are being built are focused upon public art.
Right.
And so tell us what you plan to do in the new Gold Line station.
Well, we appointed a citizens committee to work with the Gold Line Authority, and we've come up with a great design. To us laymen, it looks like a giant weather vane, but it has a lot of features that will reference Arcadia, racehorses and peacocks and things like that. So it's going to be a lovely structure. And it sort of is going to correspond with the large bridge that's being built right now over the 210 freeway. That's the gateway bridge for the San Gabriel Valley. And so, yes, I think there's a renewed emphasis on public art.
I know that Arcadia is diverse in many ways, and you have a large Chinese-American community. So is any of the public art going to reflect some of the beauty of Far East art?
Well, I hope so.
Right.
We've had a number of tile projects in town where residents come, decorate tiles, and then we put them on the side of our library or our fountain at the county park. And a lot of those have Chinese and Asian themes to them. But yes, that's something we have to be very mindful of.
And I also know that as we speak today, you're planning a trip to China.
That's right.
Which is great. It's an official trip.
Yes.
And so you're joining many mayors and leaders throughout California. I know when you come back, you'll talk to us about it. What are you looking forward toward in China?
Well, I'm looking for a great experience.
No doubt.
Our city is over 50% Chinese American, and it is, I think, incumbent on us to understand that culture. And it's, from what I hear, it's a very exciting, diverse, eclectic experience.
Eclectic is a good way to put it,
so,
no doubt.
And I'm going to compare our Chinese food to their Chinese food.
I wonder which is better. I know the Chinese food in Arcadia is outstanding. Yes. And I thank you so much for joining us. His name is Gary Kovacic. He's a member of the City Council in Arcadia. We thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for watching Time Warner Cable's Local Edition.